right, so good morning ladies and gentlemen. Aditi, Anant, Shikhar, Avni, good morning everyone. Do let me know if the audio video is clear, ladies and gentlemen. Just inform me. Good morning Sajal. Good morning Sajal, Aditi, Anant, Shikhar. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, audible and clear. All right, wonderful. So let's start the session. Let us all start the session. Pooja Yadav, good morning. Okay, so we are doing some NMAT English practice, right? Practice of English session. I am sure you must be enjoying. Urvashi, good morning. Shikhar, good morning. All right. So I'm sure you must be enjoying the math sessions we are having for NMAT. We are having NMAT practice sessions for NMAT practice sessions, maths, 9:30 to 10:30. Oh, 9 to 10. 9 to 10 every day. So I'm sure you people are enjoying it with Himanshu sir. And we are doing this English session. And next week we'll plan some LR sessions as well, because the DI is something which is not very common with NMAT questions. If at all it comes, it is into the math section itself. So let's go about it. Let's talk about it. Okay. When do we register for NMAT, sir? So that's a mystery, right, Shikhar? For registration of NMAT has become a mystery because of two particular reasons. They opened their window and then they have logged it, seeking coronavirus, or some specific reasons regarding the kind of conditions we are having in the country. So keep checking the website, and in case we find out when the window opens, we'll definitely let you know. Okay, so that should not be a problem. But I appeal to the young minds, who are watching us right now, or all the people who will see it, that you keep on visiting the NMAT website on daily basis. Maybe bookmark it in your browser and keep visiting it, so that the day it opens, you should have an idea that it has opened, right? The window opened, I think, on 5th of August or maybe 2nd of August, right? It had already started, but again, they logged it, and right now people are not able to fill their form, right? In case anybody has a clarification to it, you may always post it. Okay, do let us know also. All right, so we have some NMAT practice sessions, right? So in NMAT, we have a certain number of reading comprehension questions, as you people know it. But the majority of the questions are not reading comprehension questions. They are verbal ability questions which relate to grammar, which relate to vocabulary, which relate to para-jumble, para-completion, odd man out, summary type questions. And also, yes, in reasoning section, they ask you statement related questions related to statement critical reasoning, right? Assumptions and conclusions. If you remember, we did an exercise wherein statements were written and you had to find out assumptions and inferences and conclusions out of those things. So you should have a very good idea about it, and all those people who have not seen it, right, in our video lecture series on YouTube channel, we must have it. In case if you say, we'll repeat that, and people can enjoy that session once again. Okay, so in the chat box, do let me know if you want a quick revision of statement type critical reasoning questions which we usually get to see in NMAT. And in case you don't want it, not a problem. You can always go ahead and revise it from the already conducted sessions. Okay, so let's go through the kind of questions we have, right? So the first question is basically a reading comprehension question. The second, all right. So this is something which we have already done, right? We have already done this kind of question, and yeah, this is. Again, a team of scientists need to understand the impact of nuclear on a concrete bunker. Okay, so this is also something which we have, which we did in the last, I think we did it in the IPM class, okay, but that should not be a problem. Let's see this question number 9. Let's see this question number 9, okay. That's a para-jumble question, and I want an answer from everyone, all right. So just write your answer, type in your answer. I'll give you 1.5 minutes, 1.5 minutes to solve this question. So let's set the timer out here. 1 minute and then 30 seconds, and then we go with solving this particular question, right? So ladies and gentlemen, let's do it and type in your answers so that we may have proper engagement in the class today. All right, let's read it. right? People are coming with answers, but I want everybody to come with answers. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the question. Let's solve the question. I think the subject lies in B. B has the subject. True, the PSUs and HAL as well as the DRDO have not delivered as much as expected, and the DRDO is working on everything from juices to nuclear power missiles. And then C, the pace of indigenization has also been patchy and slow. So this is a negative statement, this is also a negative statement. So we join two negative statements to make one pair. So B and C definitely give you an idea about how to go about it. Yes, so B and C, two negative statements, we can definitely join them to make a mandatory pair. So we are definite, if B contains the subject, we are definite that the statement will start with B and B and C will be one pair. In this particular case, we only have these two options, and these three options are definitely out of the context, right? Out of discussion, in fact. Now BCA, we have common here. Now we have to find if the option will be with ED or DE, right? Let's see it. Let's see. E, rather it looks like an ideological and dogmatic commitment to privatizing and enriching the rich has been eating into the health of the public sector. E, and then D, to then have corporate houses which have, all right, definitely. So this looks like a cause, and to then have a corporate houses, this looks like an effect. So cause will come before the effect, and hence ED will make a better pair than DE, right? Whenever we make a pair, we always put the cause before the effect, and in this particular case, this is the cause and this is the effect. How do we know that this is the effect, ladies and gentlemen? Because we have to then have corporate houses, which definitely use an effect, right? So ED is a better term, and then we can definitely go for A as the right answer, right? So I hope this explanation is very lucid, this explanation is very clear, and all of you must have understood this question. Do let me know in the chat box if everybody is comfortable with this particular question. People who have got wrong answers, are you all comfortable with this particular question? Clear? Clear? Brilliant. All right, brilliant. Sajal, Shagun, Shikhar, Uvesh, Munmun, Ashish, Naveen, Yogesh. Wonderful. Wonderful. Brilliant. Let's go to question number 10th now. Question number 10th, right? 1.5 minutes again. Question number 10, 1.5 minutes. I will just 1.5 minutes. Yeah. Go for it. Yes. Just a minute, guys. I'll keep it here and I'll keep it here so that. Yeah. Write the answers fast. Type in the answers. Type in the answers. All right, so people have come up with a lot of answers. Let's solve this question. Brilliant question. First of all, there are certain mistakes which people can go with. Okay. The first is that they will think that B is basically. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. Some people might think that B contains the subject, but that is not the subject, and that cannot be starting because in none of the options we have an answer like that. So we'll definitely not go with B. Now, people will think, let's see D. This section of the article, this section, it cannot start with D. Can't go with it. A. Option number E. Let's start with A. Architecture is created only to fulfill the specifications of an individual or group, as economic law prevents architecture from emulating their fellow artists in producing works for which the demand is non-existent or only potential. This talks about the work of architecture. This talks about how society takes work from architecture. So definitely A should come after B. Definitely A should come after B, because B is talking about what is the job of the architect. A is talking about how architecture takes its work. So B and A. If you see C is the types of architecture are established not by architects but by society. So this is introducing architect, this is introducing subject 2, this is subject 1, this is subject 2, according to the needs of different institutions. This is again introducing architect, finding the job of the architect. So definitely C will come in the first place, and then the two subjects. Now we have to put the subjects in such a way that one becomes the subset of the other. So this is a bigger set, this is a smaller set, right? So C, B, A. Why I am putting B before A? Because B is talking about what is the job of the architect, and then A is talking about how architecture functions. So this is talking about the job, this is explaining the job of the architect, this is explaining how architecture functions. So CBA is one triplet we can definitely go with. If CBA is one triplet we can definitely go with, then B and C are definitely cancelled. So the only answer we can have, ladies and gentlemen, is A. People who have marked B have committed a mistake. After C they have put B, and after B they have put D, but this section of the article, this is not at all related to B, right? So this is going away from the paragraph, so B cannot be the right answer. What kind of mistake people who have marked C have committed? After C and then B, they have come to E, but then you cannot go with A, because A will completely go out of the context after writing D. D is most likely a part of the conclusion which starts the conclusion. E is something which is ending the conclusion, right? So D and E is one pair which should definitely come here. Hence the correct answer should be A. I think the explanation is very clear. Understood? Is it clear with everybody? C, B. C is introducing two subjects. B is introducing what is the job of the architect. A is talking about how architecture functions, and then we are talking D, we are starting the conclusion with D, and then we are ending the conclusion with E. So the types of architecture. So I have explained almost every option which you might come across. Okay? Very good question. This was a wonderful question. Okay? Let's go to the other questions. Question number 11, ladies and gentlemen, 1.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes for this question as well. All right. Question number 11, and we take 1.5 minutes. All right. So we come here. Let's see it. This answer should be solved within 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay. This answer should be given within 30 seconds. Come on, guys. Come on. I can crack this question within 15 seconds. Right? All of you are getting the right answer, however, which is good. Okay. Let's end this. Let's end this joke. This question is a joke. Right? And these kind of questions usually see in NMAT because those questions are a joke. If at all you have a very good practice over CAT questions. So just seeing the question, you know, just scanning the questions, you know that this definitely is the starting of the paragraph. The term chronically disorganized is not a diagnosis or an illness. It is a term. So this again is a continuation. So C and A are pairs. If you scan the whole of this session, C and A is only in this option, you mark the right answer and you move ahead, right? So this question was not a question, it was a joke, okay? And if you're not able to answer these kind of questions correct, things are seriously wrong with you, all right? Question number 12, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 12, let's solve this question. timer, 1 minute and then 30 seconds. We have reduced the timing. Earlier we used to take 2 minutes, now we take 1 minute 30 seconds. All right. You have only 2 options to get confused in, so give me the right answer fast. You have only 2 options to be confused in, so get me the right answer fast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right, I can't see a lot of people answering, right? I see that some people are just listening to Satnarayan Bhagwan's Katha out here, right? You should be engaging, you should be writing answers, right? There's no point in listening to this session. It's more about participating in the session, ladies and gentlemen, sitting there. All right, let's go to the options, right? As we all know that A is something which will definitely start the paragraph, right? Any successful capitalist will tell you that capitalism is still the holy grail of modern economics, and without an iota means a speck, okay? Without an iota of doubt, capitalism has done more to advance certain aspects of humanity than any other economic system to date. So this is the starting. If this is the starting, then this and this are definitely out of the race. Then A, B and AC, we have 2 options out here, okay? Let's find out A, B or AC. Any other economic system to date, but something is happening as the more capitalism's limitations become apparent, the more intensely economists, professionals and others are attempting to mitigate its inherent flaws by calling for a return to ethical or conscious capitalism. So first is talking about the importance of capitalism, B is talking about what is happening with capitalism, why are people raising doubts over capitalism. So these both make a definitely good pair, and C is talking about what if capitalism is an end to all economic system, what would we do? Why would you need to do that, right? So C is asking a conscious question right after B. So A, B, C will make a triplet. If A, B, C make a triplet, then definitely this is not the right answer. Now, if we have D and E, what will be done? Just by reading the question, you understand that E should be a conclusion. Read the question. Profit is privatized while loss is socialized, allowing a few the benefit of exploding wealth, while the incomes of the majority working class stagnate or even collapse. And this is an outcome of what is happening in D. In D, it is giving a condition in which E is happening. So D is like a cause, E is like an effect, and overall conclusion of the paragraph. So D and E become one pair, and if this is the case, C should be the right answer. All right, easy question, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very easy question. Is this question very clear with everyone? Is this question very clear with everyone? Please let me know. Is this question very clear with you, ladies and gentlemen? A, B, C. A talks about the importance of capitalism. B talks about the ill effects of capitalism. C asks you a question, what if capitalism ends? D talks about how we will end capitalism. E talks about what will happen if capitalism ends. You know, this talks about. Akash Rajput, I just explained to you why. This is talking about a process through which this will be the outcome. Okay? Brilliant. Let's go to another question now. Question number. Alright, let's read the direction first. The question below have 3 sentences. Each of the sentence having 1 blank. Beneath the sentence are 6 lettered words which are labeled A, B, C, D, E, A and F. Okay. Out of these words, 3 would fit the blanks given. You are to choose the sequence of the words that best fits the, okay, got it, right? So I'll tell you how. I usually don't see the questions before I start taking this session, right? Which is, I think, a challenge and good thing. But I keep the answer key just to confirm, you know, if I am getting to the right answers, right? So if I have to explain you what is happening out here, you know, I'll just go through. There are 1, 2, 3 statements. Every statement has one, you know, blank, and out of these options you have to fill in the blanks, and then you have to tell as to what should be the right triplet which fits in there, where A stands for except, B stands for, so you will fill in the blanks and tell me this answer. Okay, just to ensure that you understand this, I'll give you some time, right, to solve this question, and then possibly I will solve it for you guys. All right, very nice, let's do it. Rupali Yadav is saying NMAT lectures are not available on the portal. We do not have separate lectures for NMAT. We just have practice for NMAT because the course remains the same, Rupali, right? That goes without saying, Rupali. Okay, we just practice NMAT based questions, right? We don't teach anything extra for NMAT because you don't have anything extra to study for NMAT. Okay. Okay, let's go for it. First, indifferent to making people breathe poison air. Calcutta's keepers are just as brazen about being pulled up for this offense. I think as definitely fits in the label. As definitely fits in the label out here in the first one. So we put on as, okay, just as. The Central Ministry dash Environment and Forests have recently described Calcutta's air quality as significantly worse with respect to the national standard, right? The Central Ministry dash Environment. I think of Environment and Forests has recently described Calcutta's. So if you go for of, this will be how it goes, right? So as and of, that is C and F. If we have C and F as the right option, I think only answer is D for dog. Clear, right? Is it okay, guys? Is this answer clear with everyone? Is this answer clear with everyone? The correct answer should be D, as and of. Easy question, right? Very easy question. Nothing to be. All right. Again, the same type of question, ladies and gentlemen. Same type of question. Sorry. All right, let's do it. The Aam Aadmi in India is providing more food for thought. Dash expected of him. So more, so we'll use a comparative there. So A, than is definitely one case out here. So we can use than out here. So we can use A. He was supposed to dash quietly. Supposed to, right? So B. Now a matter as basic as basic as what he needs. So as is what? C. So A, B, C means what? First is the right answer. Easy question. Good. We are doing it without wasting time. That's good. Alright, let's find it. Choose the word from the option which is opposite in meaning to the given word. Erudite. Erudite means intelligent, learned. Erudite. Erudite means wise, learned. Right? So the opposite of erudite will be what? Highbrow, unconscious, very rudimentary, ignorant. I think A first. Yeah? Easy? Ladies and gentlemen, fast. What do you mean by erudite first of all? Tell me. ये 4th और 3 कहां से आंसर आ गया है? सजद चौधरी? यार erudite का मतलब wise होता है भाई, इंटेलिजेंट होता है, लर्नड होता है, तो उसका उल्टा क्या इग्नोरेंट होगा ना यार. फर्स्ट होगा आंसर इसका. ओफो, अंदाजे पे आंसर मत लिखें. चलिए जल्दी से करिए इसको. वेनरेशन. वेनरेशन. Venerate, you venerate somebody. When you venerate somebody, what you are trying to do? You are offering respect to somebody, right? I have veneration for the Prime Minister. That means I have respect for the Prime Minister. Let's have veneration for the gods. That means let's have respect for the gods. So what is the opposite of veneration? Disrespect. Very simple. 4th is the right answer. Alright? Easy question, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very easy question. Disrespect. Absolutely. Let's go to the next question. Fastidious. This word I have taught you in Word Power Made Easy. When I was teaching you people Word Power Made Easy, I taught you people what is the meaning of the word fastidious. If you remember, if you have done those sessions, right? Fastidious. What do you mean by fastidious? Fastidious means confusing. Fastidious means somebody who is confused or has a lot of tantrums. Somebody who carries a lot of tantrums. Fastidious. You know, girls are fastidious at nature. Sometimes, not always. That's not a sexist remark. Right? So, confusing, fussy, throwing a lot of tantrums. So, what is the opposite? Unfussy. Somebody who is very clear-minded. Somebody who is very straight-minded. Somebody who has a mind as clear as a crystal, you know. All right, easy. अरे यार कुछ लोग हैं ना मेरे आंसर बताने के बाद भी गलत आंसर टाइप कर रहे हैं. मैं गुम्मा मार दूंगा इंटरनेट में से. ये क्या बात होती है? मैंने आंसर बता दिया उसके बाद गलत आंसर कैसे आ सकता है भाई? हाँ? ओफो. चलो क्वेश्चन नंबर 19. ट्रांक्विल. फास्ट. ट्रांक्विल. ट्रांक्विलिटी. सिमिलर फाइंड करना है भाई. सिमिलर फाइंड करना है. ट्रैंक्विलिटी. नदी किनारे बैठते हैं, ट्रैंक्विलिटी महसूस करते हैं. राइट? ट्रैंक्विल मतलब क्या? शांति. वेरी पैसिफिक. समथिंग विच इज वेरी प्लेजेंट टू द सेंसेस. समथिंग विच इवोक्स गॉडली प्लेजर इन योर बॉडी एंड माइंड. राइट? सो ट्रैंक्विलिटी विल बी व्हाट? सेरेनिटी, serene, calm. Right? Very serene, very calm. Right? So 4th is the right answer. 4th is the right answer. Easy, yaar. Easy questions. Alright. Sordid. Similar meaning. Sordid. Easy question again. Sordid. Fast. There is one option, the option is quite wrong, but not very correct. It is not exactly the same word, but quite close, but I will check it again. But you people write the answer here. It is not absolutely to the point. Yeah. Screen is going blur. Is it so? I don't think. If the screen is going blur, please increase the. Is it so, Mukul? Right. Please increase it from your thing, from your the resolution of YouTube on your mobile phone, maybe. You know, because we are streaming at 1080. Alright, so there is no chance that we get bloods unless there is a fog on the camera, which usually happens in the morning. I don't think it will happen this time. Alright, anyways, let's see this. Sordid. Sordid means something which is morally wrong, okay? Morally wrong or ethically corrupt. Morally wrong or ethically corrupt. Okay, now slovenly is something which is dirty, not usually used for characters, not usually used for something dirty in physical matter, but for character, right? So they are not very similar, but yes, you can use it as similar words, right? So sordid can mean second, slovenly. Untidy and dirty, yes, absolutely, right? Absolutely. So not exactly the same word, however, it can be used as somewhat similar words, all right? Okay. Question number 20, nefarious. Nefarious, all right, nefarious means bad. All right, I have already told you the meaning, but okay. Get me the right answer, guys. इसके बाद भी कुछ लोग गलत बताएंगे. Nefarious means what? Bad-minded person, you know? Somebody who is very villainous, villain kind of person. Villain word किससे बनता है? Vile से. Vile word already दिया गया है, माने bad. Similar पूछा है, fourth वाला आंसर हो जाएगा. I already told you the answer, right? चलो 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 भाई, जल्दी जल्दी करते हैं. Yeah. Right? Good, good, good. Next question. Question is fill in the blanks. Okay. 21 वाले को भरना है. हम लोग चलो पढ़ते हैं. All work and no play had made Jack a mere toy. Many such Jacks are to be found all over India today. No detention policy introduced in schools from 2010 under Right to Education Act has meant that students have been getting dash till class 8th, no matter whether they have been studying or not. Alright, so no detention policy है 8 तक, यानी कि 8 तक किसी बच्चे को फेल नहीं कर सकते, तो हर बच्चे को क्या करेंगे? प्रमोट करते रहेंगे, राइट? तो सी हो जाएगा सबसे पहले. तो 21st में हम लोग क्या भरेंगे? सी, प्रमोटेड हो जाएगा ये, ठीक है? यहां पे प्रमोटेड हो जाएगा. चलो आगे देखते हैं. नेक्स्ट 22 में क्या होगा? Till class 8th, no, promoted till class 8th, no matter what they have been studying or not. The alarming results of this apparently dash strategy meant to increase enrollment in schools and reduce dropouts are therefore all to see. कहता है कि ये तो alarming results of this apparently dash strategy. So what kind of strategy are we talking about? Apparently dash strategy. Yeah. Apparently मतलब क्या? मतलब ऐसा दिखता है कि होता है, तो क्या है? बेनोवलेंट है ना. लगता है कि लोगों की मदद के लिए, बच्चों की मदद के लिए हम लोग बेनोवलेंट टाइप का कुछ दे रहे हैं, राइट? बेनोवलेंट स्ट्रैटेजी. लेकिन हमको मालूम है कि वो क्यों दिया गया? हर बच्चे को पास करते चलो कि ताकि ज्यादा एडमिशन होता रहे, यू नो. अच्छा, सर्वेज हैव फाउंड. 22 हो गया क्या? चलो 23 पे चलते हैं. 23 meant to increase enrollments in schools and reduce dropouts are there for all to see. Surveys have found that less than 50% of class 5 students can manage to read a class 2nd text. There are class 10 students who can just about spell their own names in English. The level of knowledge in languages such as English, even mother tongues, displayed by some graduates can inspire dash. Can inspire dash. हम लोग नेगेटिव स्टेटमेंट दे रहे भाई, है ना? कैन इंस्पायर व्हाट? मतलब हम बता रहे हैं कि बच्चों का नॉलेज इतना खराब होता जा रहा है, और नॉलेज ऑफ इंग्लिश इवन ग्रेजुएट्स में इतना खराब हो जा रहा है कि वो क्या कर सकता है. ये सारा तो पॉजिटिव वर्ड है, लेकिन स्टेटमेंट क्या है? नेगेटिव है. तो एक ही वर्ड बचता है, कौन सा? हॉरर, राइट? डर जाओगे देख के कि ग्रेजुएट आदमी ऐसे कैसे बोल सकता है, राइट? इतना खराब भाषीय ज्ञान कैसे हो सकता है किसी व्यक्ति का? आंसर क्या होगा? सी होगा बेटा, राइट? हॉरर होगा. द जॉब प्रोस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ सच स्टूडेंट्स वुड नेचुरली बी डैश. तो क्या होगा? कम ही होगा, राइट? विच नेचुरली बी डैश. इन कॉन्सिक्वेंस ब्लीक. आई थिंक ब्लीक इज द राइट आंसर. ब्लीक मतलब बहुत कम, राइट? ब्लीक मतलब वेरी स्लिम. सो द जॉब प्रोस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ सच स्टूडेंट्स वुड नेचुरली बी व्हाट? ब्लीक, right? That means very less. The correct answer should be B, ladies and gentlemen, right? Easy question, very easy question. ठीक है, बहुत ही आसान सवाल था ये, है ना, बहुत ही आसान सवाल था ये। चलो देखते हैं, चलो देखते हैं। 25th, गेट मी द राइट आंसर लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन। 25th, कंजुगेट पेयर, कंजुगेट पेयर, पार्टीशन, कंजुगेट पेयर मतलब एक साथ करना। ऑ इज पॉजिटिव, यस, ऑ मतलब यार ऑसम बोलते हो ना, ठीक है, ऑसम बोलते हो, ऑस्ट्रक बोलते हो, तो पॉजिटिव स्टेटमेंट ही तो होता है, ठीक है। ठीक है, चलो। कंजुगेट पेयर यानी कि एक साथ होना, पार्टीशन अलग करना, कार्व अप, फर्स्ट पार्टीशन कार्व अप अलग करना। Easy question. Guys, everybody understands it? Yes or no? Question number 25. Easy question. Principal doctrine. Principal doctrine. Rationale. जल्दी आंसर बताओ भाई। Rationale. Principal doctrine. Doctrine of philosophy, principle of philosophy, quite related. यानी कि both are similar words. Rationale का ही बताओ सिमिलर वर्ड कौन सा होगा इसमें? डिस्क्रिप्शन तो होगा नहीं बेटा, डिस्क्रिप्शन। रैशनल मतलब क्या होता है? रीजन, राइट? तो डिस्क्रिप्शन तो नहीं होगा। रीजन दे थ्री, यस ये हो सकता है क्योंकि रीजन बिहाइंड समथिंग, राइट, रीजन हो सकता है यहाँ पे। सर्वाइल मतलब होता है किसी का नौकरी करना। एक्सक्यूज मतलब तो जानते हो क्या होता है। क्लैरिफिकेशन मतलब क्लियर करना। तो एक बात बताओ, रैशनल के साथ में क्या यूज कर सकते हैं बेटा? सेकेंड, रीजन दे थ्री। ठीक है, क्लैरिफिकेशन नहीं होता है बेटा, रैशनल मतलब रीजन होता है, तो क्लैरिफिकेशन क्यों करोगे? रीजन होगा ना, राइट? चलो इजी क्वेश्चन, ओके। चलो 27 क्वेश्चन करते हैं बेटा। एन एक्सट्रीमली रेयर हैंडमेड गिटार currently resides in the museum and art gallery in Chandigarh, where visitors are encouraged to play. Where visitors are encouraged to play. अच्छा, अब म्यूजियम में कोई गिटार रखा है ना, तो विजिटर्स प्ले करेंगे कि विजिटर्स गिटार को प्ले करेंगे? भैया विजिटर्स गिटार को प्ले करेंगे। यहां पे लगता है विजिटर्स कुछ भी प्ले करे, फुटबॉल थोड़ी ना करेंगे, प्ले द गिटार, राइट? तो या तो प्ले द गिटार कर दो या फिर गिटार के लिए इट का इस्तेमाल कर दो। इट का इस्तेमाल करोगे तो ओनली आंसर वी कैन हैव इज व्हाट? सेकंड। इजी क्वेश्चन था। चलो क्वेश्चन नंबर 28। एनमैट का लेवल ऐसा ही होता है, मतलब बहुत ज्यादा छप्पड़ फाड़ लेवल नहीं होता है भाई। हाँ चलो, द क्रिएटिविटी एंड पॉजिटिविटी ऑफ द इंस्ट्रक्टर मोटिवेटेड द स्टूडेंट्स बिफोर दे वर नेवर अट्रैक्टेड टू फिजिक्स। अच्छा चलो 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 28 के बताओ भाई आंसर। The creativity and positivity of the instructor motivated the students before they were never attracted to physics। ये ऐसी अंग्रेजी आप लोग बोलते हो, ठीक है, ये अंग्रेजी सही नहीं होती है बेटा, ठीक है। बिफोर दे वेर नेवर अट्रैक्टेड टू फिजिक्स, हम लोग को प्रॉपर सब्जेक्ट डालना पड़ेगा। एंड बिफोर दिस टाइम मतलब आज के पहले वो कभी भी अट्रैक्टेड नहीं थे फिजिक्स से। चलो देखते हैं। स्टूडेंट्स बिफोर दे वर नेवर अट्रैक्टेड टू फिजिक्स, ये तो नहीं होगा बेटा। स्टूडेंट्स विच हैड नेवर, स्टूडेंट्स के लिए विच का इस्तेमाल कर नहीं सकते। स्टूडेंट्स who had never before been attracted to physics, I think this is a better answer। Fourth, students and they had never before attracted, ये क्या है? Students and before they, बाप रे बाप, right? So the only answer मतलब पढ़ के समझ में आएगा कि तीसरा है, मन को सुकून मिल रहा है तीसरे को पढ़ के, ठीक है। बाकी को मिल के पढ़ के मन का चैन चला जा रहा है, इसलिए the only answer is third। चलो क्वेश्चन नंबर 29 ladies and gentlemen, make it fast। It is an unbelievable but true story। John once actually traveled 14 hours to help one of his friends in need। This is the reason he is much talked about in this area for his dash virtues he collected from the world he traveled to। dash virtues क्या होगा? virtue comfy तो नहीं होगा बेटा, comfy मतलब comfortable, resplendent, futile, philanthropic, dignified। जल्दी बताओ 29। मीनिंग बता दूंगा तो फटाक से तुम आंसर बता दोगे, इससे पहले आंसर बताओ, बाद में मैं मीनिंग बताऊंगा। जल्दी जल्दी चलो भाई 29। देखो देखो, हाँ लगभग सभी का आंसर गलत आ रहा है, बट फिर भी ठीक है, जीवन है। 29 का आंसर होगा सेकंड, रेस्प्लेंडेंट। मीनिंग बताता हूं फिर समझना मीनिंग क्या होगा। इट इज, कॉन्फी का मतलब होता है कंफर्टेबल, राइट। रेस्प्लेंडेंट का मतलब बहुत ही उच्च कोटि का, हाई क्वालिटी। फ्यूटाई मतलब बेकार। फिलेंथ्रोपिक मतलब दूसरों का भला करने वाला। डिग्निफाइड मतलब इज्जत वाला। अब देखो वर्च्यू, वर्च्यू इज्जत वाला तो होगा नहीं, वर्च्यू दूसरों का भला करने वाला तो होगा नहीं, बेकार वर्च्यू तो होता नहीं है कुछ, कंफर्टेबल वर्च्यू होता नहीं है, रेस्प्लेंडेंट मतलब उच्च कोटि का हो सकता है। सो द ओनली आंसर इज सेकंड, रेस्प्लेंडेंट वर्च्यू। बोलो भाई समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? अरे बोलो बोलो। Why not food? फिलेंथ्रोपिक, फिलेंथ्रोपिक का मतलब दूसरों का भला करना होता है। तो कोई वर्च्यू ऐसा होता है क्या? फिलेंथ्रोपी तो खुद ही एक वर्च्यू होता है ना। नाइस गुड कुछ होता है क्या? ही इज अ ग्रेट पर्सन, ही इज अ नाइस ग्रेट पर्सन, ये क्या होता है भाई? वो खुद ही एक वर्च्यू होता है ना। हाँ ठीक है, एक मतलब एक सेट ऑफ एडजेक्टिव होना चाहिए ना। वो लड़की है, वो जनानी लड़की है ना। वो बोला है कि लड़की है तो अच्छी लड़की हो सकती है, बुरी लड़की हो सकती है। वो जनानी लड़की है, अबे जनानी लड़की क्या होती है? लड़की तो लड़की होता है, ठीक। हाँ हाँ ठीक। सेट ऑफ एडजेक्टिव होता है ना बेटा, या ऑलराइट। क्वेश्चन नंबर 30, क्वेश्चन नंबर 30। अभी क्लियर है वॉइस? वॉइस क्लियर है क्या? वॉइस क्लियर है क्या भाई? जल्दी बताओ। क्लियर है? ओह ओके। चलो। The reporter was delighted to be able to go head to head with Galloway on the topic of as his blood pressure had taken a dash while listening to him, describing the heinous act committed by the celebrity as minor. Buffering, buffering, buffering. अच्छा, देखिए मुकुल जी क्या बफरिंग हो रहा है? नो बफर। कोई बोल रहा है बफरिंग। अरे देखो मुनमुन, हो सकता है कि तुम्हारे यहां कुछ बफरिंग का काम हो रहा हो, इसलिए तुमको बफर मिल रहा हो। यहां से तो ठीक है सर, तो बफरिंग या तो हमारे यहां से होगा या तुम्हारे वहां से होगा, लेकिन हमेशा हम पे शक करना ये तो अच्छी बात नहीं है। हमेशा हम पे शक करना ये अच्छी बात नहीं है। हाँ भाई आंसर बताओ जल्दी से। क्लियर हो गया? मैं तो कहते हैं 5th। ओके चलो 30 का आंसर बताओ भाई। हाँ आंसर 5th होगा इसका यार। ठीक है ठीक है, हाँ ठीक है, परफेक्ट है, इजी आंसर है। आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन दिस क्वेश्चन, इजी है ना। Blood pressure had taken a boost while listening to him describing the heinous acts committed by the celebrity as minor delinquencies in the legal system. थोड़ी छोटी मोटी बात है, राइट? तो ठीक। 31. The enormous friend circle she has is not a claim to Miss Popularity title. Rather, it is more that she is not very dash when it comes down to adding friends. She is not very what? मतलब बहुत ज्यादा वो नहीं है, मतलब इतना ज्यादा लोग फॉलो करते हैं, इसका मतलब शी इज नॉट वेरी व्हाट? द enormous friend circle she has is not a claim to Miss Popularity title. Rather, it is more that she is not very dash. डिसर्निंग होगा, डिसर्निंग है ना, मतलब इतना ज्यादा फ्रेंड्स हैं तुम्हारे फ्रेंड सर्किल में, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि तुम बहुत महान हो, इसका मतलब ये है कि तुम प्रॉपर जांच नहीं करते हो फ्रेंड्स ऐड करते समय फेसबुक पे। इसका मतलब शी इज नॉट वेरी डिसर्निंग व्हेन इट कम्स डाउन टू एडिंग फ्रेंड्स। उसको डिसर्निंग का मतलब भैया हटा दो कभी कभी लोगों को, है ना, कभी कभी जरूरी नहीं है कि हर आदमी जो फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा है तुमको वो तुम्हारे जीवन में खुशियां ही लाएगा, कोई छोटा व्यक्ति भी हो सकता है। क्या बोलते हो, सही बात है ना, हो सकता है ना भाई छोटा, सही बात, हो सकता है, बिल्कुल हो सकता है। चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, लास्ट क्वेश्चन 32, जल्दी बताओ। प्रैग्मेटिक मतलब होता है प्रैक्टिकल, आकाश राजपूत, प्रैग्मेटिक का मतलब प्रैक्टिकल। 32, द वेटरन एक्ट्रेस commented that she liked to be left alone and in peace and had not acted in a lot of films even though there was a crowd of producers who dashed her day and night with acting offers. हाँ बताओ भाई, who dash her day and night, क्या करेंगे वो, है ना, अटैक करने की बात कर रहे हैं, who attack her day and night with acting, क्या मतलब besieged, किसी को बाढ़ आ जाना, बाढ़ आ जाना किसी काम के लिए, राइट, besieged सेकेंड होगा राइट आंसर। प्लीडेड टू, अच्छा, टोन समझा करो आशीष, आहूजा स्टेटमेंट का टोन समझा करो, ठीक है बेटा। हाँ, भीख थोड़ा ना मांगे प्रोड्यूसर, ऑफर ही दे सकते हैं ना भाई, हाँ? चलो ओके ओके, beseech, right, so I think we have done a lot of questions today, right, we have done almost 23-24 questions today. And we have yeah, great, wonderful, right? So all of you are requested to ensure that you people are you know, all right, okay, fine, all of you are requested to make sure that you are you know, practicing the papers, doing regular classes, you are following the chart we have given. In case you need any kind of extra class, please call on my mobile number. The mobile number to the people is the mobile number is there. You can also add you can add yourself to the Telegram channel. The mobile number is given in the description box. You can call on that number, let me know what chapter you want to study and we will give you that chapter. Okay, that's all for the day. Thank you so much, God bless you. Like this video if you have you know, liked it, and share it with your friends so that more and more people may come to know about us. Thank you, bye, take care.